Welcome to Learn with Your Brains, and today I'm going to show you how to track people live, and it's going to be simple process. And today I'm going to show you in the simple 3 steps, and I want you to follow along. It's as simple as that. So what you need to do as first, follow this principle. I'm going to show you something right here. We have these lines. I'm going to I want you to follow so that you could install this great tool called the Trape. That is what we're going to use in this tutorial or this video. And disclaimer, this is for educational purpose. When you do something without permission, you get caught, that's your own problem. So what we need to do now, first copy this command. Okay, I'll leave it in the YouTube video below so that you follow along. Copy this. Now come to your Linux terminal. This time I'm using Linux, I'm not using Sage because I'm using a different machine now to do this kind of tutorial. The Sage is on another laptop. Okay, so I have Kali, I have Sage, I have different kind of operating system I operate with, but this time I'm going to use this to track my kid sister, which she is not aware. So follow along and let's get started. So first thing you need to do is to just paste the code here. Okay, then hit enter. Now it's cloning it from the GitHub repository. So you can get these two from the GitHub repository. So let's wait for a moment for it to do what it does best, and let's wait and see. Okay, so it's trying to download all the packages. That's 378 out of 532, and the download rate is 250, which is very bad. Okay, but let's hope. Done. Now the next code or the next statement is to cd the Trape. That's the folder. So let me list what is on this Kali Linux. So when you list, I can see Trape here. So what I need to do is to change directory to Trape. Okay, when you hit the tab key, it automatically completes your work for you. So when I click, now it's open. Now let's list what is inside Trape. We have the core readme requirement, static template, Trape, and version. What we need to do now is to copy this pip3 install virtual environment, because we are going to install some virtual environment and some modules so that we can use this application or this tool properly, so that it will be able to function well. So what I need to do is to press it right here. Okay, then just hit enter. It's doing all the job for us. You see it's trying to download all, but you see it's a requirement already satisfied. We don't need much because it has been installed, and I'm trying to go through this process because I want to show you what happens when you're trying to install this application. The next thing we need to do is to just copy, okay, paste it in this environment again, then hit enter. Now everything activated, bash, C shell, fix, PowerShell, all has been done for us. So the next line of code is the source trape.bin.activate, which means we are trying to activate this tool for us. So we just paste it, hit enter, and now we're done. We just move to the next code. Pip install this requirement and just paste it here. So it's going to install this requirement we saw earlier right here. This one, okay, requirement.txt. So this is going to install all the requirements we need, and you can see it's collecting all the information it needs through the internet so that it will populate it into a file for us, be able to use all these files, okay, which the application needs. Okay, so after this, all we need to do is to run the application. So when you click here, we hit and paste this selection, we hit enter. You say what? Welcome to Kali Trape. This is exclusive version of researchers and professionals who are dedicated to research. We hope you enjoy. The disclaimer is this is for monitoring research tool, for education and investigation purposes. So if you are not doing any investigation, don't use this tool, because this is for investigation. Okay, so see, the name of the creator was Joseph Pino, so shout out to him. He's a hacker recognized by large technology companies. That's his GitHub and his Twitter. Okay, thumbs up for creating this magical tool, and it's very, very powerful. So all we need to do is to press continue. Now it's loading Trape for us, and you see configuration zone to use the software. Now throughout this session you will configure resource and a whole lot. Now it's asking for Ingrok token. In the next session you must enter your Ingrok. Now you say enter your Ingrok token. Now let me show you something about Ingrok. When you go to the website, this is ingrok.com, and it's a public URL for exposing your local web server to the internet. So when you do a website on let's say your system or your machine, and you want to expose it outside, you use this website to create an Ingrok session, and you'll be able to send it out to the public for people to access it without buying any domain or anything from anywhere. You can use this to host your local server, and you expose it outside web for them to. So I have an account with it. If you don't have, just click on sign up and sign up for an account with Ingrok. I have it, so I'm just going to log in. So click on login. Let's wait for a while. The reason why this is becoming slow is because this is running. What's the name? Kali is running. So what we need to do is to go to your authent token. Okay. So all I need to do is to copy token. Okay, this is my token. I copied it. I'll just paste it my Kali because that is what it needed. So I'll paste this, hit enter. Now you say you must register with Google Console and get your API apps and shorten. By having this data, you complete the setting. So what is your Google Maps API? Let me show you how to do. So this test, this is the link to the Google API. So I'll just copy this, I'll paste it in the YouTube description below, so you will go follow along. So we are done with this. We don't need this authentication, so open a new tab and this. And now let me paste it here. Let's go to our developers Google Maps documentation so that we find our API key. Now this is the page. So when you come to this page, all you need to do is to go to the credential page. Just click on it to open a new tab for you. Machine is a bit slow because the Kali is using all my RAM. I have a whole lot of things running on the system. Just wait for it to open the Google Cloud platform for us. And let me remind you, if you can't use, if you don't have Kali, you can use the Google Console I showed you in the previous video how to get free Linux system to practice all your tests with. You can use that one to do all this kind of work. It's quite a bit slow, but it will definitely finish. Some seconds, let's wait. Let's be patient to load it for us. Let's keep calm, because doing all this kind of stuff, you need to be patient. Otherwise, you get your results. Let's see what happens. Okay, perfect. Since the page is already open, all we need to do is to create a project. Okay, so we can create a project, or we can select a previous project. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to create a project. So you just click on create project. And perfect, you can name the project any name you want, but I'll keep it 6492. You just click on create. So wait for it a while for it to create this project for us. Let's wait for a while. You could see the count here. Now it's trying to create the third project because I hope you saw the two other projects which was already created. So let's wait for a while. So you could see now you're viewing my projects for the no folder. So this will open for us. So let's wait for it to open. After that, let's go to overview. Come to credentials. Let's wait for it to open. When this does not open at the moment, all you need to do is to click here, places API. Now when it's open, all you need to do is to click on enable. Perfect. Since it's enabled, all you need to do is to just wait for a while. Sorry for the slowness of the internet today. I don't know why. It's not that slow, but it's because of a whole lot of stuff is running on the system. But we'll get there. Just be patient. Okay, perfect. Try to populate all the API for us. Now we don't need all this stuff, so all of these to go to overview again. Just be patient. Perfect. Since this is open, now you can come back to credentials. Okay, then look for your credentials. So now it's trying to request the old Auth 2.0 client and the API for us. So all you need to do now, after you see this page on your screen, just create credentials and click on API key, because that is what it needs. So creating API key. So this is our API key. All we need to do is to copy this. Now let's go back to our learners. And now what is your Google API key? Just paste it here. Paste selection. Perfect. Hit enter. Now he say it needs Google shortener. Say if you don't have, just leave it empty. We don't need it. Now what is your IP info API, which is IP geolocation? All you need to do is to copy this link. So copy this link. Let's go to the website. Close this since you don't need this API info again. Create a new tab and just paste it here. It's okay. Now this website is a free IP geolocation API and accurate IP lookup database. So this is how it's going to represent your app. So all you could see all my information right here. Okay, so all you need to do is to sign up and it's going to give you a free API. But since I've already signed up, I'll just sign in. And now you could see I've logged in as Learn with Your Brains. Now what I need to do is to copy this API key. Just click on this API key. Go back to my Kali Learners. Paste that key right here. Press this selection, hit enter. Now you see the information given is the congratulations, successful congratulations, and now enjoy Trape. So the first thing I'm going to do is just type in Python. So Python 3 Trape.py. All I need to do is to hit enter. And now this application is going to run on the screen. Now this is where the fun begins. So Trape stable or is not analytic. So enter the information requested below to complete the execution. So we want you to enter it to generate the log. The log means this is where you're going to put your link so that the person you're sending click on it, you get the public IP, and from there you track and trace the person wherever the location the person. So you just need to put in very famous link people already use like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and all. Now I have an online voting system I've hosted personally myself. So I used to send to my key system. I'll just tell her, hey Cassie, just check whether this link open on your phone, like on your phone or your web browser or something. Then there I'm going to get the information or the public IP I need from her. So let's see what happens. So I'll go here. Now I don't need this, I need to close this, open, then search for TCC. It's the link. So I'll copy this. I'll go back to my Kali Linux. Paste this link here. Paste selection. I think I ignore one. Let me go back. Try to. I think it's HTTP. Right. An online system. Voting system I created myself. So let's try to open. I think it's okay. This. Yep. So this one. I hope it opens quickly for us to follow along. Yeah, perfect. This is the online voting system I created, so I'll just copy this. Now let's go back to this and let me clear this from the screen. I don't need enter the let's see. No, I don't need this. Let's run Trape again. From here, Python. Let me cancel this. Control Z. Let's run Trape again. Okay. So the URL we need to log the person. Paste this selection. Now hit enter. What port I want to listen on? Port 8080. Perfect. Error, the port 80 is not available. Those previous use another port, so let's say port 80. Yes, 80. Enter the URL. Let's say paste slash enter. Successful startup. So get lucky on the way. So first I used port 8, which was used by another port, so I just changed it. So you can use any ports you really want, and that's all. So all we need to know is to just wait for the magic to happen. We just wait for a while. Let's see what happens. Successful startup. Now people tracker on the internet with this. So this is link, the local information, the rest of API, my control panel, my access key to the control panel. Now let's see what happens. It's not yet done. To put more information. We just wait for a while. Because we need a public IP that we are going to send to someone. Let's wait for a while. Let's see what happens. Let me try to zoom out a bit. This is taking a lot of time. We need to do this thing so quick. So there, let me try to open WhatsApp. Let me start talking to my case sister. Trying to open WhatsApp first. What happened? This is keeping long and I don't know what is happening here. Still, this is keeping long. Let me quit it. Suspend it. Let's run it 2 again. I don't know why this was taking long. Enter the URL. So this was our URL. I hit on it. Push port. Let's say port 5555. Okay, let's see what happened. It needs to populate faster because we are not going to use local information, public information, so that okay, my WhatsApp is already open, so we just wait for. Let me try to talk to Cassie. Cassie. See what that is. So I sent her a message. Let me go back to my Kali and see what is happening. Now what is happening to my public? What is this tool trying to do to me? Okay, I have my control panel. Now try to display this. Cursor has been here for so long. I don't know what is happening behind the screen. Probably hope the best. But the meanwhile, my kid sister replied a message. Still, my public information is not showing. Yes, so after putting the link to load the person, and before that, I just want to show you something. When I tested my kid sister Cassie, she responded, yes, dear. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do now. So I just go back to my Kali. I've entered now, it has populated my local information and my public information. So when I come down, this is the link, the voting system link. This is the public link I'm going to send to my kid sister, and this is my control panel. Once she click on it, I need to get her information. So it's a waiting for user. So all I need to do is to copy this link and send to my kid sister. And now after that, I'll just log in with this, then use my access key to access the information. So just watch what happens. So when I go back to WhatsApp, listen, I created a voting system. I want you to check whether it opens on your device and give feedback. So I'm waiting for my message to deliver. Okay, so now it went. I sent her the link. And I'm waiting for her to open. Meanwhile, I'm on my Kali waiting for her to click the link, waiting for user to fall. Okay, so let's wait for some quiet minute or second. Let's see whether my kid sister respond to this message. So I'm still waiting for her to just click on the link. Okay, let's go back. I think she's online, so I think she just open. Let's go back. We're just waiting to see whether she click on it. Perfect. A user has connected and look at the IP address. Perfect. The client is using a support version of socket. Blah blah. All we need that now she has connected. So I will copy this link. Go to my browser. Paste. Open. And I could see she sent me a picture. So let's check the picture she sent. Okay. Okay. Perfect. Okay, cool. Wait. So she's in, and now I'll be on my Trape to log in with the access key. So all I'm going to do is to go back to my Kali, copy my access key. This is my access key, and copy this key, copy selection. Now go back to my browser. Let me log in to the system with this key, sign in. Let me see what happened from here. The key is incorrect. Let's try this. Copy in the browser. Space it again. Now you're able to enter the system. Perfect. And now let's wait for the magic. Perfect. Now we have one online user. And now when I click on details, look at what happened. Now I could see my key sister is using an iPhone, using a Vodafone Ghana International Transit Ghana, and this is her public IP. And now from here, I can't do anything with her phone. I can just go to the network. I can see its upload speed and its download speed using bad internet download to and upload. Let me see. Put a link here to execute, or put a domain here to redirect her to a phishing website. So you will see how you can go along and do this. But as I told you, it's a disclaimer. This is education purpose. Don't do this only if you don't have permission. So I was just testing on my key sister. She didn't know anything about what I was doing. Oh, I sent her to just check my website for me. And now I can see she's using iPhone and her public IP has been shown here. And now I can see the latitude and from here. And you know this tool is a powerful tool. They are doing update, which is the next time is going to show us the Google Map actually first to know the exact place with the help of Google Map. But you can use this latitude and there to just check for the available location as of now as I'm talking. And you can see Safari, Mozilla, and operating system, iPhone, and she's using an ISP from Vodafone. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. See you in the next tutorial so that I'll show you a whole lot of stuff that goes on. I hope you had a hectic because I had a whole lot of problem for my public information was showing up, but now it came up and now it's good to go. That's it. I'm still going to tell the down. Thank you for your time. See you in the next tutorial. Goodbye.